You are listening to Love, Light, Lonnie, the podcast. I'm Lonnie Nishiyama, and join me as we discover the gifts that live within all of us and how these gifts bring us together to love, help others, inspire, and of course, vibrate higher. Welcome to Love, Light, Lonnie. Hi, it's me again. Yeah, no, that was really exciting. I know. I'm here to talk to you guys because I have taken a hiatus of sorts. I decided to take a few weeks off before doing another podcast so that I could gather my thoughts, my energy, and be in a better place. We've all been going through it. And for those of you that believe in what I believe as far as planets go, I don't really think it's a belief system. I think it's just science and energy and gravity. But there was like a Pisces moon, a full moon, and a retrograde right now that we're in. So like nothing works, including my TV in my room. And I'm used to that. But every time retrograde happens, my TV does not work and I have to unplug it. So I just feel like the universe is kind of off a little bit and I needed a break to like recalibrate. So here I am talking about flow. And I don't mean flow from like Progressive, who I did a commercial with and she's super lovely, or even like the nasty flow. All I mean is we need to just flow and be present because so many of us are going through it. And I just think that that's the most important thing to know is like be present with your life, know how to do that, whether that is working out for you or meditation, breath work, or even something simple like go to the park and just relax, hang out with your kids, do a puzzle. I love puzzles. So it's like things like that would just really help all of us. I recently decided that I'm going to be more present in my life. And the two people in my life that keep me super present are my children because no matter what, they don't think about, am I making money tomorrow? Am I going to get the groceries later? Oh, did I screw up in the past? And like, did I hurt that kid's feeling yesterday? Like, they don't care about those things. We care about those things because as adults, we've, over time been conditioned to do so. But I don't think that they do. And so when I hang out with my kids, I'm actually really present and I feel really good about myself. And that's been a blessing lately. And I spent some time with my family. We had a recent wedding and things like that. And that was just so cool. And I just felt very connected to nature and like being present. And I think that's what God or whatever you believe in, spirit, like spiritually, that is what is the most important thing. That's all they want for us. So recently I have realized I'm like suffering a little bit in my own emotions because I'll turn on the TV or my, news apps and it's literally people that are suffering, watching see, I could cry. Homeless people or starving children, war, famine, um, droughts, natural disasters, which happen for a reason, but still miserable for those that are suffering. Anyone going through a hard time, and even just your neighbor who lost their parent, or God forbid you lose, a child or anything like that. It's just so heavy. And I feel like all these things are happening and they're really heavy because we need to learn to be present and to love and appreciate the things around us. It's our loved ones, it's ourselves actually is the priority because when you love yourself and you know your worth and what you deserve in life, that's how you affect other people. That's how you make your kids happy. I recently was in a funk for a couple of days and I kind of cried in my room. And it was like dumb stuff. Like I just saw stuff on the news and I was sad. It's crazy. My son came up to me and was like, "Mommy, you're sad." And I was like, "No, I'm not." I'm all defensive. "I'm not sad. Relax." And he's like, "You're very sad." You need to be happy and love life. That's what he told me. So I was blown away and appreciative of his words and wisdom. And I said, you know what? I told myself, I'm going to be more present. I'm going to be in a place where I don't have to be happy all the time, but I need to recognize why I'm here and all the blessings I do have and how I can turn things that can be negative into lessons, learn from them, move forward, and show my kids how incredible life can be, how strong I can be. And I'm doing that now. And also, sometimes we need to go through hard times to recognize how good our lives are. And I'm not someone that judges. And I feel like everyone judges other people because they're unhappy. And I'm not going to do that. So instead of sitting there and being like, oh, she's this and he's that, I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to be here with myself, know what my worth is, and love myself. What's so cool is I actually went to the gas station and then I went to get a car wash. This lovely man came up to me and his name was Corinthians, which I know I'm not like very Christian or anything, but I know it's from the Bible and I think that's so beautiful. It's like, honestly, it's magical. It came at the right time. Corinthians came up to me and said, I love your smile. You have a good energy about you. Um, I just wanted to tell you that love is power. And like walked away. And I was like, that is so awesome. A, your name is Corinthians. Like, I would make a whole brand about that. And B, like, you're just legit. Like, love is power. It is power. It was so inspiring for me because I believe that. And I sat in my car for like 20 minutes by myself and I thought, how is love power? And love is power because loving yourself, loving others, and being in that space makes us grow, makes us appreciate the things that we do have in each other. And it doesn't mean you have to have a romantic love or even a friendship. It's just the way that you express yourself and the way that you show others how to live. So loving myself is showing others how to live. Because yeah, no, I'm not Jesus and I'm not Mother Teresa and I'm not Buddha. So I'm not going to be Gandhi and show you a perfect way to live your life. However, I can show you that I do have hiccups. I'm a normal human. I have ups and downs, but I love myself and I need to focus on that. It's my priority because when I do so, it shows my children that and it shows others that. And it also helps with my energy. Living present is the most amazing thing that you can do. Who cares about your past? Okay? We all have a past. We've all made mistakes. We've all had things done to us that are dirty and awful and betrayals and all these other things that obviously suck in life. But those are lessons. We've already learned from them. So remember them just to learn them as lessons and to gain that knowledge and that wisdom so that you can move forward. And I'm not going to constantly live in my future. Yes, it's important to have your 401, your pension, whatever you believe in, your retirement. Yes, you want to send your kids to college. You want to save enough money. You want to make sure that you have a 5-year plan, whatever. That's great. Have that. But also remember that we don't live in the future. We're living right now. Being present is a present. And I didn't come up with that. That's a meme and a quote, but I took it from Instagram. Being present is a present. So when you feel like life is so hard and you don't know what to do and you have all this anxiety or you're stressing out or you're angry or you're sad and miserable in your bed or you're missing your loved ones that maybe aren't here on earth anymore. And I trust me, I have empathy for that because I've lived that too. But it's not about that. Even your loved ones on the other side, they would want you to be present, to love yourself, to appreciate what it's like to be human and all these beautiful gifts around us. It is such a gift to be human and present. And I even asked a friend of mine who's very spiritual, like, why are we even here? I don't even understand what being a human is. Like, it literally drives me crazy. And he told me, it feels like hell sometimes being on earth, but all of those awful times are just there to polarize all the beautiful times. Because when some blessing or something beautiful or so loving, and I mean that from a, you know, it could be your family, your friends, it could be romantic, all those things, it makes it that much better because you know what it's like to suffer a bit, and it gives you empathy and sympathy for others so that you can help others. You can help them energetically, you can help them monetarily, however you're going to do it, but that's still energy that you're putting forward and that you're giving to other people. And flowing just means flow with it. When stuff hits the fan and things aren't great, flow. Because the universe will give you all the blessings in the world. Your loved ones on the other side, God, whoever you believe in, will give you all the blessings and signs in the world. And this life here is just for us to be happy. Man has created a lot of things that destroy the universe, destroy our mental health, but also man has created beautiful things to help others and to create beautiful technology so that we can connect to our loved ones that maybe live half across the world, or be able to fly in a plane and go wherever we want. Like, those are such blessings. And that all comes from being a human and learning and growing and sharing our love and sharing our intelligence and sharing our insights with each other. It's about sharing with each other and not judging each other. And we're all going to look different, feel different, believe different, but respecting each other for all those different belief systems and everything that exists. So go live your happy life. Thank you for listening to my short solo. And I'll be back in a couple weeks. Sorry, I took a little break there, but I needed it. And I also want to say one more thing. I've come a long way in this journey. And life is, everyone thinks like maybe from the outside, like my life is so great, but like it's not. And it is, but it's not. Like, I've had to go through a lot to get this great life, and I still go through things. So we all have journeys, but it's how you look at it and how you appreciate it and how you use it to better yourself and better others. So just go out there and be the best person you can be. That's all I can tell you. And when you do so, you'll have such peace. Okay, that's it. I'm not going to cry. Bye.